All right, hello, and welcome to another episode of the We Got the Chocolates podcast. I'm Lee.
I'm Mitch.
Am I Andrew?
You are Andrew, and just a reminder to keep speaking into your microphone there, Andrew, if you could.
Apologies.
This is episode 71, and we have indeed got an X Factor player. It's a week off for Haz. We've got a super sub about it. We have got Andrew Gode on the phone. Gode, you there?
I am here. How are we?
Welcome back, mate, to your 764th episode
Yes.
of the We Got the Chocolates podcast. How was the week? It was a weekend, obviously cricket, I would have thought.
Yeah, it was great. We fielded all day and my back's fucked, my knees fucked, my sides are fucked. I'm sick of bowling overs. I'm sick of the umpires not giving LBs and I'm sick of drop catches. So apart from that, it was a good weekend.
Okay. I'm glad I asked. Okay, well, let's give it a go.
While we were talking about rugby league, we probably should ask you, Genghis, with NRL coming back soon, how are you placed for Supercoach with the season starting back up?
He rates himself very highly, Gigas, in Supercoach.
Well, it's not even the rate; it's factually correctly. So no, last 2 years I haven't missed the top 1,000 in the last 2 years, and I don't think I'll be missing again this year.
We've only played 2 rounds.
Yeah, but I'm well aware that I'll probably end up in the top 1,000, and again, I'm happy to bet large sums of money that I do. So, yeah, if that's fair enough. No,
Several months later.
Now, Haz, you had one question you wanted to ask Gode before we let him go.
Well, Gode, you said you'd been in the top 1,000 NRL Supercoach teams this year. Did that happen or not?
No, it didn't. I shit the bed.
You were so confident, though.
I was so confident. And then I actually played 3 rounds where I didn't actually have 17 players. So, anyway.
That's not your
text. Andrew, some of your nicknames, run through them quickly for us.
My last name, Gode.
So it is actually Gode. There's been some,
Gode. It's
not
Gode.
Gode.
It's not Gode. I mean, it looks like Gode, but it's not Gode. So, Gode, Genghis, for obvious reasons, for those who know, obviously.
Yes.
What
those
else?
obvious reasons, just for those that don't know, he has quite red hair. So comes
very.
from the orientation of Ging.
Yes, and then Lee actually Lee actually expanded on that. It's Genghis Khan after the Genghis Khan, the ruler from a while ago.
Yeah, lovely bloke, I've heard.
Really?
Real good.
The NRL. I was wondering if you had any sort of sharp words for anyone out there, or what side of the fence you sit on in the anti-vaxxing debate.
well, I think it's a pretty obvious one, really, isn't it? Like they have 46 tattoos, but don't want to put a needle in their arm to say
well, dismissed. We'll put that in a what are the words? The upside down commas.
Alex, yeah.
Inverted commas.
We'll put it, inverted commas. We'll put that with a question mark. No,
handing them out. Your name had been thrown up as, someone that really
And as it should be, really.
Strongly considered.
Strongly considered. Where you ran into trouble, Genghis, is that I believe when we posted one certain video plugging our one sponsor of the show, very loyal ambassador, Alchemy. Thank you very much, Alchemy Cordials Australia.
Great people.
Great people. Well, Genghis, that wasn't what you said. In fact, on your Facebook comment, you sprayed our one sponsor.
Well, I mean, what can I say? I mean, the product, I haven't seen a product like that before. So obviously, maybe I should have bit my tongue after a couple of oat cream IPAs, but I was lucky enough to be sent something by you boys to have a little taste test, and I must admit my tune has changed. I mean, it tastes lovely and smells even better.
It is one of the quickest turnarounds ever.
I know, like I said, I know it's not Skin Stove Day, and I completely get those reasons. But for me, this is Christmas and birthday all rolled into one. So the little fella's at daycare for the first day tomorrow. So my plan of attack is to finish work at 9 o'clock in the morning, and I'll be sitting on the couch with laptop, iPad, TV, Dare Ice coffee, and maybe even an Alchemy beetroot cordial. Good people, great product.
You have always said that, except for that time you sprayed them, obviously.
that was someone hacked my account. By someone I mean Kathleen.
Gode's wife hacked his account to spray our sponsor. Just makes sense.
Yeah, that happened. We were all in dress up. Probably the best dress up costume was one of your teammates has, and one of my teammates, obviously Jack Wildermuth, who dressed as, do you remember the bloke from the ad selling, let's say, ladies' sanitary napkins, and he would like pop up behind the couch and go like ting 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 like that while he's like wiping it. Is there a
I do. I think we need to find that.
He dressed up like that. Oh shit, it was funny. There's a photo on my Facebook.
And I came in with about 6 or 7 overs to go against an offie, which I sort of obviously fancied my chances against usually. And it turns out he had a massive doozera by the looks of it. I lunged forward to one that didn't spin and for the top of my bail. So that was my first ball. So that was obviously not the greatest start in the world, I'll be honest with you, Lee.
Andrew usually just comes on, plays for Valleys. We've spoken quite a bit today about warm-up games, Kingus. We spoke about volleyball, which I know you're very fond of. Yeah.
Yep.
Would you be in the top 3 players at Valleys?
Now, definitely. Shuey, the founder, I guess, he was very good. Krause was... people don't know who Krause is, but he's probably the best athlete. Some people would. He's probably the best athlete and hence probably the best player. Import George Dockrell was also in the elite bracket, and Josh Dascombe obviously wasn't. So
I was actually quite surprised. There probably wasn't quite as much Valleys carry on this game as what I'm used to in the past. Maybe a few change of personnel, but
Josh Dascombe missing. Big part of the puzzle.
I was thinking that, yeah.
But no, it's obviously a good warm-up game. There's a few other ones. Well, Invisible Touch is another personal favourite, which I'm sure you like as well, Liebus.
Yeah, I do. That is a very good one, actually. And you've actually didn't you injure someone with that game, Kingus, at one stage?
Yeah, it was myself. Yeah,
it makes it worse.
It was the morning of day 3. I was already out twice, believe it or not, so I didn't really have to do much out for the rest of the game. So I then rolled my ankle on the side of the footy field and played no further part, shall we say.
Ankles. How good are the ankles?
Good. Well, I actually share a bit in common with, like, you've had a couple of good guests on recently, hey? John Millman, that's a good grab, that, hey?
Fantastic, actually. Is a belter. Very good, good tennis player.
We actually said something in common. So he beat Roger Federer at the US Open, and like him, I've never lost to Roger Federer in tennis. So it's Lee, have you ever beaten me in tennis?
Was there that one time that slips the memory? I think I may have gone down.
Nah.
Did I? Or
no, I don't think you've ever actually won a set.
Okay. Yeah, that sounds more likely. It was quite difficult when I kept getting lobbed 3 times per game.
Yeah, but don't worry, she's still just learning.
We probably need to give you some context of that joke as well. I'll quickly summarise. Myself, Genghis, Kathleen, Gingis' wife, all playing tennis. I've framed one over the fence. Me and Gingis at this point had actually been playing a bit of tennis. Kathleen was trying to learn. Gingis hits it to me. I frame it over the fence into the next person's court, interrupt their very serious game. And when they looked over staring at me, I said, "Oh no, sorry guys, she's just learning."
So I got a barrage of phone calls and text messages at about 10:30, 11 a.m. On Thursday. I was at work. I work in old people's homes. I was actually at Cleveland that day.
Oh, what a place.
Yeah, I know. We probably had lunch that day, Lee.
Yeah, that's
I obviously bought it.
I wasn't working.
No, you weren't working. Yeah. Oh, listen, you forgot your wallet again. So,
just that happens.
Now, we were playing a second 11 game down at Hobart at the time, and the umpires, being fun characters that they were down there, didn't let us watch the race and called tea early. So that was good of them. Thanks, guys. So I was on the field fielding. It was -2 degrees. And long story short, my 22-1 roughie got beaten by the size of your pecker, Lee, and unfortunately, I missed out on my $3.5 grand. Unfortunately,
couple of lengths, obviously.
Yeah, so it's still running now. Yeah,
didn't he have? He had the Premiership Cup too, didn't he?
He had the Premiership Cup. So he had a fox head,
a large fox head. I can't stress how big this fox head was.
Like a costume head.
It's a costume.
A costume head, as in like if there was a football team called the Foxes, right?
Yeah.
And if the mascot was a fox, that's what size of the head was.
Okay.
He had the trophy, he had a phone charger, a phone, and a paperclip. That was it. And that, I mean, there's a few word ones. Aloha, Jesus Christ, 201. No, thanks.
You won't be having a flutter there, Genghis.
No. Tomorrow, I don't like sup, what's up, and was up. Are quite poor, I'd imagine.
They're paying millions. I can't see what context he's using.
How?
Yeah.
How? $67. You could have worse bets than that.
Yeah, well, if he's
Check it out.